What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, where we bring you the latest updates, in-depth analysis, and all the breaking news on America's team. I'm Dave, and today, we've got a lot to unpack. From Rex Ryan's blunt criticism of the Cowboys' preparation to Jerry Jones facing tough questions about his role in the team's recent struggles, this video is packed with some serious Cowboys drama. But before we dive into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Cowboys content. Your subscription helps us grow, and we're on the road to 12,000 subscribers, so every bit of support from you counts. Now, let's get into it. Rex Ryan on the Cowboys' embarrassing home losses. If you thought things couldn't get worse, they just did. America's team is struggling big time, and Rex Ryan didn't hold back at all in his criticism after the Cowboys' ugly loss to the Baltimore Ravens in Week 3. Now, Ryan isn't one to mince words, but this one cuts deep. He flat out said, "I wonder what the hell they did all week." Let that sink in, Cowboys fans. This was after watching the Ravens easily handle the Cowboys in their own stadium, marking the third consecutive home loss, including that brutal exit against the Packers last postseason. Cowboys Nation, how are you feeling about this? Do you think Rex Ryan has a point? Because let's face it, it's not just one bad week, this is back-to-back no-shows at home, where the Cowboys should be dominating, not crumbling. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this team is losing its edge, or is it just a slow start to the season? So, here's where it gets interesting. Rex Ryan pointed out that it's understandable for a team to have one bad week, maybe even two, but for the Cowboys to collapse like this, at home, is baffling. He specifically called out the coaching staff, implying that Mike McCarthy and his team aren't preparing the players well enough. Honestly, it's a fair question. What is going on during the week? And let's not forget Dak Prescott's fiery comments suggesting that frustrated fans should jump off if they're not happy. Yikes. Not exactly the kind of leadership you'd hope for when the team is struggling to find its rhythm. Do you think Dak's comments were justified, or do you think he needs to tone it down? Let us know in the poll we've set up in the community tab, and leave your opinions in the comments below. The bigger picture, is Mike McCarthy to blame? Ryan's comment raises a larger concern. What is happening with the Cowboys' preparation? You have talent, you have experience, and yet, back-to-back home losses with little resistance. The Cowboys' defense let the Saints toy with them in Week 2, nearly allowing a 50-burger, and now the Ravens came in and practically walked to a 28-6 lead. Sure, the Ravens are a Super Bowl-caliber team, but to be embarrassed like this at home is unacceptable. So, Cowboys Nation, who's at fault here? Is it Mike McCarthy's coaching? The players not executing? Or is there something bigger going on? Hit up the comments section and let's get a real discussion going. And, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We're building a community of die-hard Cowboys fans, and we'd love for you to join the conversation. Upcoming challenges: can the Cowboys survive? Looking forward, the road doesn't get any easier. The Cowboys are heading to New York to face the Giants on Thursday night. Then, they'll have to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, the Lions at home, and then travel to Atlanta before hosting the Eagles. That's a tough stretch, and with the way the team's playing right now, it's not hard to imagine them being 2-5 after all that. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Do you believe this team can turn things around, or are we in for a long season? Vote in our community poll and share your predictions. Will the Cowboys be 2-5, or do you see them pulling off some surprises? Let us know in the comments. Jerry Jones admits he's part of the problem. And now, let's shift gears to the man who's always at the center of Cowboys conversations, Jerry Jones. Whether you love him or hate him, Jerry has been the face of this franchise for decades. But lately, a lot of fans are pointing fingers at him as the problem holding this team back. During an interview on 105.3 The Fan Sean and RJ, Jerry was asked about the criticism from fans who think he's the Cowboys' biggest issue. And for once, Jerry didn't deflect or deny it. He actually agreed. Jerry said, that's very fair. How could you think otherwise? I accept that completely. Wow, that's not something we hear often from Jerry Jones. Cowboys fans, is this a sign that Jerry's finally taking some accountability? Or is it just more talk with no real action to back it up? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. The fallout of a rough offseason. This admission comes after a rocky offseason where Jerry's unconventional approach left several players frustrated. Notably, CeeDee Lamb held out due to stalled contract negotiations, and that holdout seems to have had a ripple effect. Both Dak Prescott and Lamb have struggled with their chemistry through the first 3 weeks. And when your franchise quarterback and top wide receiver aren't in sync, well, that's a recipe for disaster. So, what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Is Jerry Jones truly the biggest problem with this team? And if so, what changes need to be made? Should he take a step back and let someone else handle the GM duties? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to Cowboys News TV. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers, and we need your support to get there. Every subscription helps us grow and bring you more in-depth Cowboys content. The future of the Cowboys. Looking ahead, it's clear that this team has some serious soul-searching to do. Jerry Jones accepting blame is a step in the right direction, but it's not enough on its own. The Cowboys need to figure out how to turn things around, and fast. Thursday night's game against the Giants could be a make-or-break moment for this team. A win could right the ship, but another loss could send this season spiraling out of control. So, Cowboys fans, what's your confidence level heading into this game? Do you think the Cowboys will bounce back, or are we looking at another disappointing performance? Drop your predictions in the comments below and let's get some real discussion going. And remember, we're here to bring you the latest updates, news, and insights on everything Cowboys, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. We've got plenty more content coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Let's grow this community together, Cowboys Nation. We're closing in on 12,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can get there in no time. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys are a talented team with a lot of potential, but they're not living up to it right now. Whether it's the coaching, the front office, or the players themselves, something needs to change. We'll be keeping a close eye on how they respond to these challenges in the coming weeks, and we'll be here to break it all down for you. Thanks for tuning in to Cowboys News TV, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. We appreciate your support, and we can't wait to bring you more great Cowboys content. Stay safe, stay strong, and go Cowboys!